I don't understand how others are complacent and blind to see the way you have needlessly and continuously disenfranchised me. In the same breath that you demanded for the Negro to freely scratch your cotton-riddled back, you allowed your hypocrisy to lure brown skin, then feed your unending gluttony and call it a legal tax. This land that, in its callously bigoted way, voiced, no refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave, is the same land that bore the voice to let freedom ring without prejudiced vision. But you allow your imperfect children to sit here, hostages to a free prison. This land's love for me was an alternative fact. And while you indulge headily on melanated blood, sweet but as forbidden as Eden's apple, you lead the blind to unsheathe their swords and join you in your lawfully vindicated massacre. I see the satisfaction in your smirk as your strategically placed puppet gleefully ensues with your dirty work. You will not dictate to me your true lies of stigmatized urban streets, sacred mosques, or Mexican descent civilians. When facts are revealed by perpetual sidesteps of revenue's tolls and the faux university that illicitly claimed millions. The truths from your mouth were alternative facts. His place is illegitimate, forged from the certainty in his lies to beget immoral gain, attained by blindly deceived minds, and some fully aware and unashamed. Wielding his pen as to make decisions for me and mine is not a battleground where I want him placed. Because you think he knows better with visions of a totalitarian rule, but trust and please believe that is not the case. So the platform he built just became an alternative fact. What remains overlooked is the vision of the people of this land, including the 2+ million gap that fought to keep this country out of his tiny little hands. We will fight for what's right at every turn, marching March streets and rebelling for privileges already earned, giving representation to those whose foreign and faith-filled voices are muzzled by a prejudiced ear, never backing down, never giving up, and never letting justice be repressed by bullied fear. This new womb of democracy bleeds in life and labor because this nation's voice cannot be silenced. And your belly will ache with the echo of our declaration until the fall of tyranny and the rise of an unpretentious birth. So many set up from day one to reap what you've sown, an unaware slave and a never citizen to a foreign home. Our voices bear witness to the creation of forebearers' visions at long last, and I am the child of prophecy that hope gave sanctuary to, and you fearfully denied would come to pass. Then, in that final moment, you will know your entire life will go down in history as being the alternative fact.